share a few poems. My name is Angelina Pioni. I'm a poet artist from the Hudson Valley. And I do have some art cards over there, some drawings if you're interested. And if you want to follow my stories, at Lasher Majestica on Instagram. Does anyone have a garden? Does anyone like to garden? This poem is called Strawberries. And there I stood on a Sunday afternoon, bare ass in the strawberry patch with my big straw hat on. "This is the life," I said to him with a dirty cup overflowing with fruit. My skirt hiked somewhere around my hips as I squatted down, perched on my ankles, searching for the good ones, parting the leaves in the most sensual way, and gently searching for those plump, ripe berries I so desired. Strawberries. This poem is called Bacchus House, and I wrote it in my mind while dancing at a bar in New Paltz. Bacchus House. A free mind does not think twice. A dancer like no one is watching responds to the rhythm and moves naturally, both feet, one at a time, grooves willingly, doesn't hear, but feels the music. Dance is psychology, meditation, psychotherapy, communion, communication, community, tango with space-time, in between invisible lines, a dancer like no one is watching. Spirit believes in the things that she cannot see, and tired onlookers with two left feet breathe, swollen knees, patience, please. Movement is emotion pure, smile like a Cheshire cat purrs, one step forward, two steps back, and laugh, and laugh, and laugh at last. Strangers, who'd you come here with? Tired, how are you getting home? Incoherent, philosophical backseat rider, looking out the window, lonesome, trying to push out the words like a curse, but still just a flirt. Have you heard that destiny is the cure, and the hardest pills to swallow are the ones that make you better? So never, ever, never say never. Now, here, now, don't you want to remember? A dancer like no one is watching, moves like a prayer through the air without a care, just letting the air brush through her hair. A free mind does not think twice. Wouldn't that be nice?
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Is anyone a collector of things?
Oh, me.
Just get stuff that is very condoing.
All my boyfriends.
This poem is an old one, but it's one I like to share with new people, and it's called The Beauty in the Box. When I was a child, my parents were antique collectors. They knew the value of treasures, and they made their modest fortune from dusting off old goods. Most things were for sale, and rarely did they ever let me or my sister play with their vintage keepsakes. Once they found a 1980s bridal Barbie, preserved behind its plastic sheath, fresh inside its box, and kept it on top of a display case in the corner of our dining room. And it would stare down at us at night as we gathered around the dining room table. It watched us from above, and it never looked away. And she was a classic, blonde hair, blue eyes, fluffy white wedding dress with little high-heeled plastic shoes. "When can we open it, Mommy?" We would whine and whine and whine. "Someday," she'd say, knowing never. "Someday when you're older and you get married, I will give it to you." But to my sister and I, someday was too far away, so we would sneak down the creeping staircase late at night so delicately to climb atop the wooden chairs and stacks of telephone books just to steal a closer peek at the beauty in the box. We'd only look, we'd never touch, our childlike fingers barely gripping the curve on the top of the armoire, just seeing it fed our devilish curiosity. "Someday, when you're older," Mom would say. That doll was the perfect woman just out of reach, that treasure at the end of the journey. And all we had to do was grow up and fall in love, and then she was ours. And older came, and she sat in that dusty box on top of the mantel in the corner of the dining room like a forgotten childhood infatuation, a pristine woman of a childlike dream, clean inside her cardboard box, hidden from the horrors of feminine adulthood. And older came, until one day she was gone, and everything in that house was for sale after all, and we never got to open it. The Beauty in the Box. Thank you. I have one more story to share. Again, my name is Angelina Pioni at Lasher Majestica. If you want to stay connected and follow my stories, and I have some drawings for sale, please come say hi. This poem is called Love Poem Writer. And it's a story about loving someone who is really, really hard to love. A companion, runaway, secret lover, climbing through the window, love poem writer. Magic skin wrapped around every inch of my everything, everywhere. Pass me notes and love poems like my underground love poem writer. Dream within a tragic story, love like a house on fire, middle of the morning, no warnings. Broken, you can't save me, love poem writer. High school sweetheart, long distance fall apart, manic and depraved, longing love poem writer. Not the right time, read between the lines, crazy in love, love to be crazy, love poem writer. Hip hop, can't stop, deep cuts bleed, not enough, lonely hearts too far apart, insomniac, love song, call me in the morning, can't you hear that music playing? Brown eyes, tie-dyed, mixtape replay over and over, and lust and sweet sweat that drips between her legs, troubled body double, too late, love poem writer. One more chance, they swing and dance and sing the song with mic in hand, ready, feeling magic nearing the edge of teenage spring. You were mine, scream and scream until the cops come, everything. Bottom of the bottle, apologies come tomorrow, can't live without you, love poem writer. Deep inside my mind, my soul, my body, love poem writer. Swallow pills and break the skin, wake up with painful bruises, take your money and run, love poem writer. Homeless shelter, helter-skelter, high school, dropout, basement apartment, witchcraft, broken glass. Aries moon, asleep till noon, call you just to say hello, I hate you, why'd you break me, I still love you, want to fuck you, I was your scream and scream until the cops come, I can't be your love poem writer. Banging on the door, give me more and more and more, leave you crying on the floor until the drugs wear off. Can't believe you spent those years locked inside their box of hateful words, sexual curse, secret affair, song you never heard, heartfelt, love poem writer on the side. And distance plays in space and time until you get their letters from jail you never open. The lovers call you now just hoping to get answers. Oh, those forgotten answers, you just hang up the fucking phone. Because no one knows the story you refused to tell. You lived in silent hell, never wanted to stay, but you did anyway. Nowhere else to go, summer after winter, waiting for them to change. Hang up the fucking phone. Can you send some money? Can you call my mother? Yours is the only number I remember. Can I stay at your place just for tonight? Hang up the fucking phone. Call you just to say hello. And you know you cannot go back, and now you hear they're smoking crack, and you do not have all the facts, nor do you need to hear them, because they're too far gone to help, and too much for your ice-cold heart to melt. They will blame you for their crooked mind, wasted time, self-inflicted wounds, and lack of direction. They will blame you for their angry mother, reoccurring patterns, no way out to light the lanterns on a road you never wanted them to go down. And they can't hear you, love poem writer, no matter how many times, love poem writer, how many times, love poem writer, how many times. They will blame you with long goodbyes and makeup sex and tarot cards and your bulletproof vest and painful bruises, no excuses. Angry dancer never missed a beat in a song where no music was playing. How many times no music was playing, never missed a beat. This is not what love is like, love poem writer. Backed into a corner over and over, never sober, sorry, not sorry again, love poem writer. Fill in the blank with every breath you take deep down, farther and farther, deep down. How many times call you just to say hello, hang up the fucking phone? Do not call me your love poem writer. Woo!